Alright, we have just evolved past prehistory in Secret of Evermore, so let's continue on with the Longplay. We are now here in... I forget what this place is called, I'm sure it doesn't matter. But we're in some giant ship area with all these big old thugs, including that one, who, oddly enough, you can kill. But there's no real good point in doing so. There's not a lot to see or do here, except for this bit here. There's a guy that sneaks out of there, probably later on when you get your dog back. And he's very important for a few things. But he also costs a ton of money, so never mind that. Probably not much for us to care about, although I'll check in the rooms to see if there's anything to steal, and then we are out of here because I want my dog back. I'm also quite curious to see how hard these enemies are going to hit. Okay, pretty hard then, because we are severely underleveled around here. As we were very much feeling throughout Prehistoria. Fortunately, some of these enemies are pretty slow and predictable, not like those frogs that were just mashing against me earlier. Defeating the enemies around here will be helpful in getting all the jewels and experience needed. That guy did not have a lot of jewels. But jewels are worth twice as much as talons in this game with its excellent excellent currency exchange system. And the spider itself is worth so much more. So the rogues don't have a lot of dosh. But this is a bit of a dead end here. We can't get past, and there's a big crack in the bridge here, and we can't jump over that. But I know a four-legged friend that can, so let's go and find him. Let's also ride this for fun. Of course, spiders have more money than pirates. And it's only natural. Crustacea. There we go. The people in town look mean, but we're not bad. Outside of this town, though, gotta kill everything. So this guy wants to sell us armor, and whilst that might seem tempting, I'd really rather not. Wait, was he offering anything else? Oh yeah, change money. So he'll give us a jewel for every talon. I might as well. There's no downside to exchanging money in the game. As long as you can find somebody that will do it. They don't take a cut on the exchange, which is very bad business on their end. But good for us. This game reminds me of another game. I just can't put my finger on it, says Dark Young. You are, of course, thinking... Oh, wow. You're, of course, thinking about Secret of Mana. If you're not, then I struggle to think what you're thinking of. His enemies will pack a real wallop, especially the discount mages there. So I'm trying to take care of the faster one first, and then take care of you. I think the mages have half decent money. And pathetic health. Thank God for leveling up this spear. Another place here. What could it all mean? We'll find out later on in the game. Secret of Mana, I was somewhat tempted to run, but then I remembered how bad it is. It's not very good. Even though Childhood Jake said it was one of his favorite games ever. Childhood Jake had some good skills, but not necessarily some great taste. Also, we are close to getting hammered here. I'll carry on if I'm close to a level up, but I am not, so let's go and get us some sweet healing after this one dies. Hex, what was I needing? 800 XP? Still 800 XP. Under-armored, under-leveled. Basically, not doing so hot. This is not the place. So I was trying to think, Secret of Evermore today was giving me a lot more jip than I ever remember it doing as a kid. But I put that down to Childhood Jake very over-enthusiastically power leveling through anything and everything. Oh, that's right, on the topic of Secrets of Mana, Seiken Densetsu 3 is slated for a remake or re-release or something along those lines, so I might just give it a go. Jake, if you ever play as SD3, please don't select many magicians, but my learnings from Swords and Serpents are going to come to pass, and that tells me always have 2 magicians on the team. I'm so happy that many games have evolved beyond this kind of grinding for levels. Definitely not my kind of thing, but it's a shame because this is my favourite part in the game. So I'm keen to not get slaughtered. I'm keen to just go on and enjoy it. I also think a lot of things are more expensive here in this part of the world. I think things in general were cheaper back in Prehistoria, and that's courtesy of the exchange rates. Suddenly something's worth the same cost, but in jewels, I'm paying double. Jangs, these guys hit hard. But that's okay, that's what we have loads of roots and water for. So let's level up that heal spell. This is the guy that gave us what, the pepper. Floating down with the swamp flowers full of the essence of mud pepper, so maybe he still has some for us. Oh, and there's the head of that thing that I killed. Why did he take it? Should be mine. Okay, so now we're in control of our doglet. And this man is talking to us for some reason. Let's go and wreak some havoc. Alright, so what we get here is the most versatile spell in the game, Crush. It's good from start till finish. I wish I'd actually paid any attention to what it costs to use, but I think he said limestone, right? I'll check with him in a moment. Whenever you want to equip or unequip spells, you always have to speak to somebody that sells the stuff, but... Recht. Acid Rain sucks. I don't ever want it on my spell list. Levitate's almost a waste of time, but it's vital for some things. And I don't think I ever use speed, so let's just forget about that. Fair enough. And I still didn't look at what it costs to cast Crush. Someday I'll pay attention. Right, Crush is limestone and wax. We'll want a ton of that. I need to save some money for where I'm going. Alright, so that's good for 40 casts of crush. That's enough to deal with just about anything. Water is a lot more expensive here, though. It's 40 joules. It was like 30 or 40 talons back home, so more than twice as expensive. Let's try to avoid buying more of that. And let's get out of here. Although, let's try out some crush. Yeah. Ooh. It's all fun and games until you get hit with a giant anchor. Yeah, it's still amusing. But very expensive to cast a lot of. It'll be somewhat handy getting this thing up to level 1. McCain says, I'll always love that spell. It's because it's a great spell. There we go. Alright, let's skedaddle. And by skedaddle, I mean fall off this. Alright. Fun as it is to fall off there, let's do as we were instructed and head up to... oh, I really shouldn't go up here without grabbing a level or two. But I'm just so tempted to be cocky. No, I will grab 1 level before heading up. Okay. Dark Young says, I'm sure Jake is used to being dragged out of a few ditches. Alright, maybe somebody who hasn't been carried by me for many miles could say that. The fight that's coming up soon, not sure if you'd call it a boss fight or a mini, but oh, you cheeky beggar. It's really quite difficult, so that's why I want my extra level here. Is Jake currently in Scotland or Sweden? I'm in Sweden. God have mercy on my... Okay. Good grief, we're fragile. If only I could afford some actual armor. There we go. Good job, Marvin. You're now at the level you should have been back when fighting the swamp thing. Not that that healing was all that necessary, because you can get a free heal around here. When you stop off at these little oases, you get fully healed up. And, oh my, some kind of skeleton. Do you want a lift? I do. It'll cost us an Amulet of Annihilation. Have you got one? I do not. So we just gotta brave the desert till then. And it's one of those wonderful infinite looping deserts, and I don't actually know what causes it to stop infinitely looping. Even the tumbleweeds are out to get you. Alright, forget fighting here, we already got our level up. There's a spell out here called Sting, and it's very hard to find. I wouldn't say it's randomly around here, but it's at some oasis here or there. You run into it. Yeah, it's nice to get the full heal back, but where's that sting? The large variety of different spells are largely superfluous, as long as you have heal, crush, levitate. Struggling to think of any other ones that you really need. Nitro is pretty good. The rest of them are just bleh. Nice for a bit of spectacle, and that's about it. Ooh, getting poisoned isn't nice though. Ooh, very not nice. Where's that oasis at? Oh, screw it. Healing time. How on earth can you play an RPG without getting all the spells? That's what RPGs are for. I'm not the same completionist I was as a kid. This is not a trip that's a good idea to make on foot. But we made it. Okay, now, fun thing is, you have limited time here. You may enter on the authority of our fearless leader, da-da-da-da-da. We don't see people wearing pants around here. You are very important to me. You sell ceramic pots. But she didn't charge me jewels, she charged me in rice. This whole place is a marketplace and everything sells different stuff. The most important person is you, because you sell rice at 3 jewels per bag, which is the cheapest. So you should buy as much rice as possible. Somebody noticed what my starting jewels were there? It was like 700 and something, right? So now I have 80. Closing in 15 minutes. 90. I have 90 bags of rice. 2 bags of rice for a ceramic pot. I am sold. Give me 10, 10, 10, and 5 of them. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. And inside the jewels you often find items. I think those are both just jewels, because sometimes you find charms in them, but I think that's later on. Now those ceramic pots are traded for, you know, I don't even remember what, but there's a lady here who purchases items that you have, so I can say, yeah, could you buy my ceramic pots? She gives me 360 for them. So I've just made money, and you can do that as many times as you want for unlimited money. It's pretty slow though, it's much faster just to kill enemies for money like that. Here's a guy. He sells amulets of annihilation. Impress your friends and fight your foes. It's actually a worthless item, completely worthless. You don't scare anybody with it. Get a golden jackal for 5 jars of spice or 2 chickens. So a whole load of trading to be done here, and some of them give you different rates. Like I can give you a jar of spice for only 20 jewels. Well, that's awful, because somebody will buy it for ceramic pots somewhere. Souvenir spoon for 2 jars of spice. It's just not for me. Okay, so 4 ceramic pots is 8 bags of rice. Oh wait, no, for 4 bags of rice is amazing, because that's much cheaper than 20 jewels. So there's trading that can be done here forever. So much time of my childhood spent buying rice and trading it for ceramic pots. But this lady's the only one that buys sells ceramic pots. So there she goes. So I got 45 pots. What to do with them though? Need to think what I want around here. Stone vest I do not want actually. Armor polish is really good actually, but he wants the silver sheath. So I need to find who's trading the silver sheath. 3 beads for tapestry, so somebody has to sell the beads. Oh, you want beads? 10 jewels each. I'm not so sure about that. Doesn't sound so fabulous to me. Helmets. I can trade you the obsidian helmet for 10 jars of spice. Tempting. The ruby heart will decrease the power of your enemies. The moxa stick, or tapestry, jeweled scarab, and a limestone tablet. The second one's much better because it's not the rare items there. Jade disc. I think that actually does nothing in this game. 3 chickens and 3 beads, but sure. When I was a kid, I didn't understand anything that was happening here, says Brelix. That must have been a pain. Moxa stick. Heal wounds better. 2 chickens and a jeweled scarab and 12 jars of spice. That's good. Who sold jeweled scarabs again? 2 chickens, 12 jars of spice. Yeah, I want that. The sunstone. More power. 5 bags of rice and a limestone tablet. That's amazing. I want all these things. So I should get a bunch of base ingredients. So ceramic pots and rice and see where I go with that. But I gotta do it fast. Because this whole place is shutting down in a few minutes. So with this I'll have 90 ceramic pots and I'll top up on rice and then go do some more trading. Okay, I'm just finding jewels in these, which is no bad thing. Yeah, lots of jewels. You're speaking my language. I need more rice and then let's go do more trading. 60, 80 rice will do. Fine spices, 4 bags of rice and 4 ceramic pots. Sure, let's trade. I'll trade in rice, and I want 10. Give me 15 will do. So now I've got spices, rices, and ceramic pots. I also cleaned out my own money. I'll challenge you to find a better deal on rice. 9 jewels a bag. So that's 3 times what the lady at the top sells it for. High quality beads for 12 jewels. Isn't that pretty good actually? What are you up to? Can't talk, busy juggling. Now, there was somebody wanting tapestries, right? But that's 3 beads. And I don't have beads. But someone here sold beads. 10 jewels each. That might actually be a good deal. Goodbye, money. He says it's the obsidian helmet, right? It's tempting, but I'll pass. It's probably not that great. I want that ruby heart, though. But I got a tapestry. I need a jeweled scarab and a limestone tablet. Who was selling the jeweled scarab? No, certainly not that. Oh, that's the best deal on on beads. Cool. There's perfume, 3 jars of spice each. Find spices for 2 beads or 3 ceramic pots, and 3 ceramic pots is da 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 da. Maybe that is the best one. TikTok, Jig, I know it's TikTok. What do I need? That limestone tablet and something up. Man, it's hard to keep in mind where everything is. Yeah, jeweled scarab is somewhere, right? So now I've got 1 golden jackal. Now some of the traders are locked behind going through here, down a bit, and into here. Oh, and there's a guy here. He just knocks you back. What's the meaning of this? Why do you disturb me? Sorry about that. Skinny guy, you need meat on your bones. So he's going to give me the power of Atlas, which is a phenomenally good spell, but you need an Atlas medallion, which he sells for money that I don't have. But at least I got the spell. Yeah, I think he's the only one that sells the Atlas medallions. So, there's you. Limestone tablets. Yes, please. 4 jars of spice and 2 beads. Did I actually buy any beads? Obviously. So I got that, and now the only other thing that I needed was a jeweled scarab. Ah, just what I need. A jar of spice and 2 bottles of perfume. Alright, so I need to come here with 2 bottles of perfume. Oh, there's this guy who goes, welcome. I offer fabulous prices. How do I do that? Volume, volume, volume. I thought he meant being loud. Now I figure he probably means large quantities of goods. 2 bottles of perfume and some spices. You're not perfume one. The lassie doing perfume is here. Such a good bargain, only 3 spices. Sure, I'll take 2. Do I still have the spices that I need? I got rid of all of my spices, didn't it? What's the best deal on spices? 2 beads or 3 ceramic pots. Yeah, sure. I'll pay in pots, and I'll take, I don't know, 10 jars of spices. That'll do me. I also need a bit of money. So please look at my ceramic pots and buy them. Okay, now we can get the jeweled scarab, I think. Yeah, I've got the perfume and the spice. And then we're going to get the armor polish, or was it the... Yeah, there's so many items, I can't keep track of them all. And my natural inability to orienteer really hurts finding who is where. Excellent. So I got the 3 items I need for whatever that thing was. Yeah, armor polish requires a silver sheath, but I'll get that. Do we know what the secret is yet, says the 6 sock. What secret? You know, getting myself a nice helmet for 10 jars of spice is actually a pretty good deal. I should consider that. Yoink. What does he need for it? 10 jars of spice. So I just need 1 more jar of spice. Do I have the beads for that? No, I'll need some ceramic pots. And 10 free jewels as well. Pots, just give me, what do I need? 2 of them, right? Because I think my previous helmet was a bit of a waste. Oh, that's a whole lot better. 18 defense up from 3. I think that's better than all my other armor put together, especially the Mammoth Guard. Okay, groovy. Oh, the secret of it, that's lame. We're in a good position to learn it, I suppose. Alright, well, the whole place will shut up soon, so before that, it's time to rice up and ceramic jar up. The Chocobo Egg. Nice. Chocobo Egg increases the maximum hit points for those who possess it. My maximum HP went up to 174. This is why you buy as many pots as possible. 50 jewels, 50 jewels. Rolling it in. Oh, I hope I can go down and sell all this stuff. $50 more jewels, thank you kindly. Yeah. There's a chicken around here that you can bother. Where is it? Well, I can bother this guy instead. The end is near. Heed my warning. We are in for a cataclysmic event, the likes of which we've never seen. New leader of our world is not what he seems. He has evil intentions. Heed my warning. Heed the warning of goats. Someone is watching over us, controlling us. It's true. We're merely sprites that dance at the beck and call of our button-pressing overlord. Heed my warning. This guy's off his rocker. And now, this is a bit of a creepy moment because the sprites, once they go off screen, don't come back. So it's, if you're in the middle of trading and this happens, it's just, well, nope. Nope. That awesome market time is now over. Damn, I strongly remember this doing something. Maybe I'm losing it. Maybe it's another chicken. You get some great lines with Tiny. He's a great character. But he's not spending much time with us just yet. Pompolinus. Can we call you Pompey for short? So we're locked in, there's no chance to level up, and since I've just saved over, if we're too underleveled for this fight, too bad. We just gotta squeeze out a victory. Here I am about to take on some tooth-spitting, sword-carrying champion gladiator, and all I've got is a femur, a claw, and a stick. Pretty much. But that doesn't stop me looting this place for a chest plate, which is another 5 defense that we will sorely need, and stealing everything they have. Oh, including petals. Well, let's use and abuse. Gotta say, you've sold me on this game so far, Jake. Well, how about I sell you on this secret right here? Wax, call bead, serpent bracelet, bronze helmet, and some other stuff. It's kind of why I didn't want to buy the obsidian helm, because the bronze helm is here, but the obsidian one is that much better, and good grief, now I have some actual defense. Although I wish I had some actual health as well. Are you sniffing something out here? No. Well, before I go face first into danger, let's heal up a bit more. Let's do it. Did you play many other SNES games, Rusty? I mean, you destroyed turtles, so... Oh, there's some Final Fantasy characters there, see in the fancy booths. You paid for an entire seat, but you're only going to need the edge. The King of Chaos, the Babylonian Bruiser, Prince of Pandemonium, Vigor the Indestructible, and then you get this tune. What was I to think? Some loser with a stick. Good to know the crowd's on my side. It's like the big fight scene in Dirt, Swords, Sweat and Togas. I think the hero got pummeled in that picture. It's such a great sense of humor out of this guy. Alright, well, trick with this guy is you do pretty much no damage if you hit him from the front. And he has lots of nasty attacks. So you want to hit him from behind to do maximum damage. And then he'll pause and... yeah, as long as that's all he does, it's no problem. As I recall, alchemy kind of blows on him. Let's give it a go. Yeah, even the versatile crush formula ain't doing it. As long as I can throw sticks at his rear end, it's all good, but the audience sometimes throws garbage at you. As does he. Not cool, friend. See, we might not be leveled very high here, but with my incredible strategic prowess, I'm able to take these chumps on, no bother. Oh yeah, you're attacking from the front, just doing nout there. Is 2 tosses per one cycle possible? Maybe. But it's real slow charging up these attacks unless you have the Energizer skill, and that's an endgame skill. I'm quite confident in how this is going, unless he pulls out a 100 damage attack on me. Because he has those pauses that are super predictable. Is this a punishment? Asks somebody. Oh heavens, no. Since I've gone full time, I decided I'd actually spend some moments doing something resembling long plays. And I was thinking, how do we start with that? And I just figured, let's not put it to vote or anything, let's just straight up go with Evermore. And that's the end of you. I'm not sure if I ever sussed out what that face in the wall thing is there. Or maybe I did, it's been a long time. So, we've got ourselves an even better weapon. Kind of. Yeah, I'll keep it. Dog sniffs away at this guy, but I don't think you actually get anything from it. There are some items here though, I'm sure of it. Lots of items to be had around here. I'll take it all. There we go, vinegar. That's good for stuff, I just can't remember what. Ah, right. If you lift this thing up, you get a special display from Tiny. But we don't have any mud peppers for it, and mud peppers are expensive and rare. Alright, so now we can marketplace all we want, or I could do it as the dog. I don't have any dog treats. Aww. We only serve two-legged creatures. Disappointing. Well, maybe now I can speak to the guy who thinks we're trapped in a video game again. This is a video game, don't you see? We're characters in a video game. What a nutcase. Alright, let's turn him into a basket. That's why game developers shouldn't have any free time. Baskets don't talk. Alright, so where are we? We need to go to the other side of the river that we saw earlier to get some goodies. It's what we could do, but we could also just trade for several hours. Which sounds really good to me. How are we doing on the money front? Yeah, mashing that guy got us plenty of jewels, so let's top up on items and grab everything we could conceivably want out of this place. It usually revolves around needing loads of rice, which is the base item for getting just about everything. 4 bags of rice. No, I think the better deal was down here, right? Must have been someone doing a better deal on spices. Alright, I got the item off that guy and he's got nothing else to sell. Centurion helmet is the finest headgear. 10 jars of spice and a golden jackal. I'm not so sure, I got a nice helmet already. 2 chickens, jeweled scarab, and 12 jars of spice. I want that. Didn't I already have the jeweled scarab elsewhere? Got the jackal at least. It's just the intro for another Patrician 4 playthrough, in a manner of speaking. Limestone tablet, 5 bags of rice. Where was the limestone tablet? Because I want that item. Silver sheath, sunstone, or a golden jackal, and 10 jars of spice. Oh, I need some spice. Bronze gauntlet, waste of time. In fact, didn't we already grab a bronze gauntlet? Oh, we got a serpent bracer, but I still don't want his gauntlet. We're just short a jar of spice, though. Well, several jars of spice, actually. Let's top up on beads, actually. Unless you get really ripped off, you can generally get your money back and then some from just selling the items that you buy. So we've got a good amount of beads. Let's have more beads. Is this market random or is it fixed? I think the only random thing in the entire market is whether or not you get an item inside your ceramic pots. So I've got a good amount of rice, need to top up on spices again. Rices rather. And then we'll get that stuff the guy had at the very bottom. Also, isn't it fast how those jewels fade away? Thanks for a year of nonsense, Jake says. Kratil. I mean, more than a year, but a year of intermittent subs at least. I'll take it. Thank you. Silver sheath. Yes, give it to me. So we're actually looking pretty good on rare items here. Sword type weapon is now stronger. Lowers the enemy chance of landing a blow. We're fast, and we have Chocobo Egg. Never want to let go of Chocobo Egg. But I swear you trade it for something in this game. Sunstone. Alright, so I need that limestone tablet, but I think I need chickens for that. I have lots of spice and rice. What would you need for chickens? A jar of spice and 2 bags of rice each. Sure, how much do I have? Yeah, great, I'll take 10. And now, yeah, it goes and goes. Now we need more spices. And I need more money, which means I need to sell some ceramic pots. McCain says 300 cheers for my favorite. Yeah, I too love this Patrician 4 playthrough. There we go, easy money. So let's go and buy more rice to get more ceramic pots, to get more rice, to get more spice, to go and get a limestone tablet to get a rare item. I mean, this might look incredibly boring to some people, but to me, this is a time of my life. How are we doing with rice? 86 of it, so let's buy ourselves 40 of these. 10, 20. Oh. 30. 40. 50 jewels, get. You know, I'd love it if the dog stopped sniffing all the time, but not sure if he'll go for that now. He just always wants to sniff. Could be a dog's arse anywhere. Have you played any of the Might and Magic? No, no I not. It does look extremely boring, Jake, thus a perfect sleep remedy. What a guy. None of those pots had anything in it, sadly. Bags of rice, definitely a better deal. There must be a better spice trader, but I don't know where he is. Sure, for rice, I'll take 20 spices. Oh. I think I bought more than I wanted. No, that's fine. So we'll top up on rice and away we go. So the Might and Magic game's worth playing because they, I'm sure if they were my kind of thing, I would have tried them by now. Imported rice for 6 jewels each? Heavens no. Armor polish for your silver sheath and 75 jewels. That I will take, actually. He'll trade him back, but just one trade is fine. I deal in strong armor. What you need is a vest? No, no I do not. I do, however, want an amulet of annihilation. Oh, yeah, I've got the golden jackal, right? 5 jars of spice or 2 chickens. Sure. Let's do it with spice. So I have a backup golden jackal. I think I have a tapestry, right? No, I must have traded my tapestry away. Need some tapestries, please. 3 beads? Sure, let's take 3. Nice. Now, let's get those limestones. Do I have the money for the amulet? Technically, yes. Give it to me, friend. It's very powerful. You use that and you'll slaughter just about anything. So we came here and we got ourselves a jeweled scarab. So I don't think we need any more. But you sell the limestone tablets. 4 jars of spice and 2 beads. Sure, give me 3, please. And now our pouch is getting pretty hefty with items, just as well, because I spent our fortune on these. But I'm interested in getting the rare items and practically nothing else. Might and Magic is the game the games like Grimrock wants to be. Dungeon crawler RPGs are the A class. Well, I really didn't like these dungeon crawly games, so maybe I'm the one who's wrong. Alright, let's grab the last of the stuff down here. 10 jars of spice and a golden statue. No, no thank you. He's already been dealt with. Moxa stick. 2 chickens, jeweled scarab, 12 jars of spices. Heavens, yeah, what do I not have? I'm a little low on spices, okay. Sunstone. Limestone tablet, 5 bags of rice. Done and done right. Has greater strength, sure. Yeah, I know the fish are healing items, but yeah. The 6 sock says, hey Jake, it's me, your doggo. I wanted to say sniff, sniff, sniff. Yeah, that dog won't stop bloomin' sniffing, will he? I think the only rare item I need now is... Ooh. Yeah, sure, check out my stuff. Check out my ceramic pots. Alright, a bunch of spices and we're good. I'm sure I'm trading with the wrong spice trader, but what you gonna do? How about you? Oh, he's all out of spice. We have something even better. The magic gourd. It's a tempting deal, but sure, why not? So the magic gourd, I'm pretty sure does nothing. Yeah, that was it. It wasn't the jade disc, it's the magic gourd that does nothing. So it's a massive waste of everything. There we go. Now let's get ourselves some rice, ceramic pots, and then sell the pots and get out of here. Yeah, the egg is so much better than the gourd because the gourd does nothing, but I wanted to trade anyway. I think you get the chocobo egg back from the pots if you buy and sell enough of them. I think. Maybe you only get it there once. Either way, it was a crummy trade. That was a sunstone, moxa stick, da-da-da-da-da, sure. Wait, what do you mean I don't have enough goods? What do I not have? I have chickens. Jeweled scarab and 12 jars of spice. Oh, so I got rid of my jeweled scarab. Well, we know how to get those, don't we? Wait, was the jeweled scarab around the back, or are you the golden jackal guy? Can't remember. Yeah, I know the gourd does nothing. But fun to get it, right? Fun to put ourselves in a minus 50 hit point handicap as well. Jeweled scarab, jar of spice, and 2 bottles of perfume. Okay, we need perfume. So we get the perfume, we get the jeweled scarab, we get ourselves the moxa stick, we grab a few more ceramic pots, then we get out of here. You, what do you do again? Oh, the golden jackal. Tell you what, nobody's been interested in spoons. Such a good bargain. 3 bottles of spice. Well, I only need 2 of them. And I have loads of spice. Oh, don't get started, Naffle. That's risky territory. The Mad Monk is elsewhere and sell. Oh yeah, I know that one. The other Mad Monk can be found in the starting place. Alright, give me that. Did I just want 1? Hopefully I only needed 1. Spoons are down right now despite the surging rice market. That they are, right. You. Give me that moxa stick. Now we're going to have a decent collection of rare items. I just wish we had the silver sheath and the chocobo egg back. I'm going to try my luck at buying another 90 ceramic pots. In the hopes that that's going to get me the chocobo egg. If it doesn't, then too bad. Yeesh, tourists. Good to see what kind of profit you make off of this, though, because I have... Well, it'll show me how much money I have soon. Can you get a silver sheath elsewhere? Yes, yes you can. It's very expensive, though. So I have 872. Let's see how much money I make from my trading here. 872. I got 95 rice, that ain't right, but whatever. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. If only we had a barter economy in real life, Jake would be so happy. Unbearably so. Easier to tax money though. Finding loads of jewels in these, but no chocobo eggs. Well, I can get a chocobo egg when I'm filthy rich, which will never really happen in this game. It's not easy to get filthy rich in it. But there we go, up to 1227 in Dosh. Now there's one last thing I need to do. Which is grab myself an Amulet of Annihilation. But it costs 30 bags of rice. I could do that, but there's another thing you can do. It's a bit of trial and error though. So you keep saying no, and eventually he'll give you a much better deal. But you only get to do that once, and then you'll never be able to buy Amulet of Annihilation. Oh crap. Wait, don't I now have no rice? Oh, right, let's not accidentally do that when I have no rice, otherwise I'd screw myself out of everything. There we go. I'm gonna try this 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and one more for good luck. Ahaha! You're shrewd. How about 15 bags of rice? I don't think so. 5 and not a grain less. No way. How about 3 bags? No way. 1? No. 3 amulets for 1 bag of rice. Absolutely. You're too shrewd. If I deal with you anymore, I'll get out of business. That was a great deal on Amulets of Annihilation. Now I got 4 of them. Wonderful. Now let's skedaddle. Seems like you can't get the chocobo egg, Jake, but only else. What? I know where to get the chocobo egg. I know what I'm doing. There was somewhere that I still wanted to check out here, and I don't think I hit it up. Maybe I don't have access to it yet, but let's try it. Hey, does that statue look familiar to anyone? What do you say about it? Commissioned by our new leader to honor his mentor. Dang right, it's pretentious. Do you have mobile pay in Stockholm as we do in New Bornholm, says John. New Bornholm. I'd like to throw some dosh at you, but not go through Twitch or Patreon, or otherwise inconvenient. Well, you don't have to, so don't sweat it. Warning you, quick like the winds. Anyway, I don't really know what mobile pay is. Well, we can just bypass the quick like the wind guard there. And rob some stuff. Okay, we can't get through here. What a shame. I'm pretty sure there's good stuff, including loads of money at the palace grounds. Okay, let's get on with the actual story here. It's been great fun trading, but we've gotten all the unique items here. Even the one that does nothing. Hang on, didn't I not get the jade disc? Oh, can't let that stay in my head. Didn't somebody down here sell a jade disc that I poo-pooed? Oh, that's a good deal for beads. The jade disc. 3 chickens and 3 beads, sure. Oh, that was easy. Increases the ability to hit the target. Well, I need that. Wouldn't it be funny if I died now and had to do all that trading again? Fortunately, it won't be a risk, because we're going to talk to this guy. Whoa. Hold that thought. Yoink. Hey, Ralph, do you want a lift? Yes. Number 1 spot for skullduggery, villainy, and bad manners. That's where we're going. Thank you, skeleton friend. Again, somewhere in this desert is a guy with a spell called Sting, and I never know how to find him. There's probably some easy way to do so, but it's long past me. It's probably a good idea to fight with a sword for a bit, because I could really do with leveling up my sword abilities. Then again, I don't know if it's per item or not. I think it is, actually. Dang. Oh well, gladiator sword anyway. Remember when I said it'd be real funny if I died? Let's get saved up. Revive formula. 3 roots with a bone, and your dog will come back to life. Good to know. Shouldn't be necessary, though. So I'll ignore it. Oh, he sells bones. Well, that's a different matter entirely. He also sells mud peppers at extortionate prices. I'll have them just to have them. The alchemist that gives a player Sting appears in 2 oases in the desert. The simplest way is to go to the southern part of the desert, to the oasis near the undead ferryman, then go up and right until another oasis, then north. Well, that sounds worth our time. Wouldn't mind a few more crystals out of you. I'll give it a go. I want to grab Sting. Cheers, Rusty. Up right until you find another oasis, then north. And then after whatever a fair trek is, we should be good. Oh yeah, now I remember, I think if you charge up your attack, you can actually run longer with the charge up. Counterpoint, go back to the marketplace. Let us hear the dogs sniffing again. Hey! Thanks. Hot one today, isn't it? And bad bugs are out. Sting. It costs vinegar and water, and vinegar is pretty expensive and rare. So it's not really good at all, but whatever, it's ours now. Poison might seem nasty, but all the oases will keep us good. Well, if we live. I don't know if you can actually die from poison or not in the game. Not from that poison, at least. Let's go. There. So much easier, so much better. With all these amulations of annihilation. Amulets of annihilation. We can easily dispatch our foes. What is there, doglet? Nah, even though the dog's a bit messed up, we don't need to save. So we were here earlier, and we weren't able to cross. And the situation hasn't really changed for the boy, he still can't cross. That's why we shall take charge of the situation. Alright, we can't open up that boy. But you can help us out. On you go, Rita. Whoop. And then Rita can ride this back like a clever dog. And then back we go. Yeah, the dog is the strongest. The dog is so much stronger than the boy. Also, dog's about to die, so please don't force me to use revive. I thought I got an item that helped me attack enemies and land the hits. Was it all just a con? Oh, now we got Brimstone going. Have you tried the Outer Worlds? No, and I don't really go in for the new releases. Okay, strange kind of dancing devil thing here. Well, there was. Yeah, dog just hits like a truck, which is great. There's a pyramid here, and I'm not sure if I meant to complete it yet. I feel like I'm going off the beaten path. But let's do it anyway. You can't go up this way, it's much too steep for Buddy. Since when are dogs not able to... Okay, well, let's have the dog go in then. And enjoy some awesome music. Oh, and also this. Yeah, that's going to show each and every time. I mean, I've seen pathetic little pugs make their way upstairs. I think Doglet could have made it. But these puzzles got a puzzle. Also, I just really like the animation of the boy walking. It's so colourful and vibrant compared to the bleakness of the rest of the game. I wonder if the dog is getting the experience from me killing things here. Easy way to check. Let's not let the curiosity stay with us forever. The dog is at 7,920. The dog is now at 7,920, so it doesn't. We're leveling up at different speeds here. And I'm not sure if experience is halved when it's shared or not. But I do know that that guy is dead. miss my spear already. We'll get ourselves a better spear in due time. Oh my goodness. It's a giant spider. I'm sure you can squash it. Just step on the thing. There we go. So we can jump between dog and boy here. I wonder if that's like a way to avoid a fight. If something comes my way, I can just go, whoops, a daisy. Oh yeah. Oh no. Alright, time for some petty revenge. Yeah. The versatility of Crush. Ooh. Ooh. The versatility. Love this attack so much. It should be a crime. Now, it costs money to get my ingredients back, but I like to think that I'm making that money back. 13.7, what's it? So, I just wish I had stats on what everything dropped. 13.78. Wow, okay. Not bad killing those things. This is where the fist magic and grimoire came from. It's possible. Grimoire had to be inspired by something, whether you like it or not. Yeah, this is what happens when Wiz uses his fist on the car in Death Road to Canada. Alright, let's cast a bit more fist. Endlessly versatile. I just need to go and pick up my dog, and we can get in the top bit here, and I think that'll get us one of the diamond eyes we've been told to grab. Hope I don't need anything to get through. The Endless Run did really well. Day 35's pretty good, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Ooh. Kitty's got claws, eh? Eat my endless versatility. What I particularly like is how it floors flying enemies. They're all happily jumping about, and then down comes the Fist of Judgment. I just feel like I'm full on looting the place. I suppose I am. I really don't mind using my magic on something like that because I get the money back. Grease, meteorites. I'm finding a lot of very rare items here. I don't know how you get lots of meteorites in the game at all, really. Not bad. There's a comment saying the music is too good. Well, thank Jeremy Soule. He put his all into it. I'm not sure if you can even get infinite meteorites in the game. What do you call them again? The instruction manual for this game. I think I need a better weapon to crack that down. The instruction manual for the game showed the kid having 99 of every item. And I was mystified, because I thought surely it must be possible then to get 99 of everything, but in retrospect they probably just used debug mode for that. There we go, the most versatile weapon just got even more versatile. Our sword, however, I think it goes up per kill, so if you really want to level up your weapons, you go and mash some low-level creatures, but that's just... it's not right. Jeremy Soule made the music of this game? Yes, he did. I'd like to know who made this guy's hair, though. Look at it, bob and weave. He's practically out of place, how colourful he is. Running low on the fists of versatility here. Alright, finally, together with Doglet. And now I need said dog to open the way for me. I'm gonna show at least a bit of restraint for the Fist of Justice. Well, I only said a bit. Dog, help me out here. Perfection. My G-Virus. That was a lot of hits. I bet you're softened up. One can only wonder how... Oh, you're unkillable, aren't you? How does the Fist of Justice feel about this? Dubious. Dubious at best. Probably not worth anyone's time. Oh, you get off of me. Lots of call beads to be had here, which is good, because holy crivens, that was a lot. Right, well, first and foremost, essence to clear that. Secondly, let's get that cured away. That might not even be all the damage you do, so let's stay tanked up and start wishing we had that chocobo egg. There is one enemy in this game who is particularly cruel and deals 999 damage, no exception. Such a cheap piece of work that game, that enemy, and I'm less than impressed. Okay, I want to go and rob everything here. I want to rob it blind. So we're going to go across. It's going to sink behind us. And we got to... Man, I'm going to run out of fists here. Oh! Biscuit, and once you do your thing. Is there just no way to get that? How can you die? No. Not really. Ah, I know just the thing. You feel stronger. Uh-huh. I don't feel that much stronger right now. Okay, that thing does not appear to open. Well, fair enough. We will never be able to open it, and its mysteries will never be unlocked. So Atlas, how strong do you become? Oh, just a little. Don't know what the actual calculation is, but Atlas is pretty great. Alright, dog, help me out. What? Was that this thing? Come on, get together. Okay. I was expecting them to hit a bit harder. And goodbye, Atlas. Again, the ridiculous explosions are back, so whoever enjoyed those earlier in Prehistoria will enjoy it. There we go. And for that, I get a bronze axe that they weren't holding, but I'll take it anyway. Which should allow me to carve my way through somewhere around here. You. There it is. And now the sword that I was just using has become completely superfluous, because this axe is stronger. There we go. Yeah, it's 25 as opposed to the sword's 20. I mean, it's all moot in the face of gun, but we're a while away from having gun back. Love the reach on the axe. Keeping safe. Hello, friend. The beasts won't attack us in the corner. Sure. What kind of plot magic is this? Didn't say I wouldn't attack them, though. Honey, limestone, vinegar, ash, roots, and nectar. Thank you. Very generous of them to give us a save here. I love the speed at which you cast in this game. Mine's Secret of Mana, where you cast and then you take a 5-minute break as it summons Undyne. Yeah, none of that here. Alright, alright. That kind of mockery earns you Fist of Justice. Come here, doglet. Man, dog was hungry for revenge there. Fairly convinced there are some secrets to be had here. That especially. Hey, dog. Can you hold that down for me, please? Oh, you won't. I saved you too early then. Well, whatever. Permanence is no big thing. But before I do go away, have I got everything here? Suddenly remembering how much I don't like those wee sniffy buggers. What? What was that all about? The less you question it, the more sense it makes, says Neefington. And who am I to question Neefy? Okay, now all we need to do is get up top. Can we even get up top, or do we need to use the indoorsy bit? We both need to stand around here to open a gate, right? Oh, No, that was not the final place to be. We ain't done yet. Good girl. Knowing that there are those dangerous serpenty things, I should keep my health above 100. And I think the Moxie stick helps out with that. Oh yeah, how do you fare against the cats? Pretty well. Pretty extremely well. Could someone please enlighten me as to what's being played? I've encountered the name, but that's as far as my familiarity goes. This is Secret of Evermore. It's a very Western Secret of Mana. Playing as this young 90s kid and his dog. And it's pretty great. That said, it'll be pretty greater if I figure out how to progress here. I think I went up the wrong way. Then again, Doggo kind of locked me in here by walking across water, as he does. Probably have to retrace the steps I took as boy. You're doing great, boy. Oh, right. I got through this because of the dog. Would be very funny if I soft-locked my way in here. I don't think the game has soft locks, but I don't know for sure that it doesn't. Because that walking on water really threw me. Right, so we could try going down here for a change. See what's on this side. Herbal essence and a way back. And then down here. So, do those paths respawn? Interesting. Very interesting. I really don't think I was meant to get rid of this path. Well, there is a way out. Wings will take you back out to the start of the place. But, now I'm back at the start. I hope I have more wings in case I fall for something like that again. Certainly interesting, this. I'm sure dog didn't screw me over on purpose, but... how do we progress? Boy, I could do with a map of this place. I could do with a lot more fists of justice. Thinking about it, that's the way I came in, right? So there must be another way up and about. Another exit. This is it. This is our way out. If I didn't have wings there, that would have been a soft lock. No way out. Thankfully we found some wings around here. Alright, now we're up. And now we're in. Oh, and I hope I don't die here, otherwise we're doing all that again. Okay, thanks. It's cast Confuse on us, or Confound rather. I will cast my strong counter to it, Fist. I also don't want to get frazzled by that. So I'll give us some speed. Oh dear lord, look at the damage that did. Okay, let's have considerably less of that. Why am I not being healed right now? Please no! Alright, I've had enough of you. Already. Time for Fister Roboto. I wonder if it's these statues doing it. Can't seem to hit it, but... Thanks, dog. You're the best. Okay, seems like I can disable the statues by hitting them. And I can disable my dog by hitting that. There we go. That boss made no sense at all, but now it's deed. And we got one of the diamond eyes that we were nicely told to collect. Oh, okay, just quickly takes me down here. And we can't re-enter. Fine by me. Didn't want to be in that stupid temple anyway. Oh, and I completely ignored it earlier, but we have... Maybe I would be better off casting Cure. There's this hole that I just walked over earlier. There's a hidden path that you can take like that. If you fall off, you'll meet with a fellow, but I don't want to show weakness against him, so we're going to track down his camp normally. Oh, I really want to save my progress. I don't want to die here. Alright, nice. Time for excellent music and a all-round cool character. Hello, Horace. By golly, what do we have here? A visitor? No facial hair tattoos or visible scars. How does he know? We already found one in the pyramid. Okay, nice. You wouldn't normally tell them that, because normally you wind up here because you fell off, you fell down the cliff. But no, we're too good for that. Alright, this is the formula you're meant to use to get into the other place. Reveal. Give it to me. It's utterly useless outside of the place we're going to now, and it's also quite cheap, so let's get rid of... don't need Atlas. Flash is pretty useless. I like Hardball, but not enough to keep it right now. Goodbye Sting. That'll do. What, you're gonna charge me? Well, I know I need a ton of roots, so give those to me please, even though they are monstrously expensive here compared to anywhere else. Everything's expensive here compared to other places though. This is like the Stockholm of worlds. What you found, Rita? Thanks. Brimstone's expensive. Couldn't I just? Let's have a sleep. Does Stockholm have such a good background tune though? No, there's not enough roadworks and hay haze. You know what I mean. Nothing like a cart full of corpses to get me some brimstone. What else we got here? Nout. Okay, let's go. I have 24 casts of reveal, 37 casts of heal, but no crush. What's a man meant to do without any fist? The answer is man should never be without fist, so let's go and solve that. I don't want to head up there just yet. We're going to head back, get some extra ingredients from our friends. Ah, the levels are flowing in, it feels. Oh, also, crunch. Water, limestone, wax. It's all mine. As well as some bone. There was another one. There was another one down here. I just stole somebody's water supplies there. No problem. So you don't have to do that shenanigans again. You can just run across, bring the dog over here, switch back. Now we didn't have to ride the mysterious travel car thing. All right, cough it up. I hit it with my axe. You're quite the explorer. You know what you need? The drain formula. Thank you kindly. One bit of, I think, ethanol and 2 roots. Yep. Still expensive. God, ethanol's expensive. I'll buy it though. It's like, it's good healing if nothing else. Stock up on water and roots. Excellent. Levels are crush at anyway. 268, and if I cast it, what'll it become? 272, nice. Yeah, much like Secret of Mana spells and weapons, it goes up in levels slower the more you level it up. A bunch of buff bandits. Even their dog is super swole. Hang on, I got my levitate spell, didn't I? I could go and speak to Tiny. I could, but I'm not sure I want to. It's a bit of a trek. You there. Forget the spells. I need tons of limestone, regardless of the price. What do you mix limestone with to make crush, though? Wax. We're a long way away from being able to travel between places, though. So I'll just make do with the extortionate prices. Alright, now we can crush for days. And we can heal for days. We should be pretty unstoppable now. But Tiny is such fun. I have twisted my arm, but in order to keep it fair, I get to do some trading while we're there. Oh, hang on. Let's heal up for free first. The little jewel of the Desert of Doom. On your left is a large expanse of sand, rocks, and scrubweed. While you're enjoying your stay in Nobilia, you can stop by goods, armor, and charms in the Bargain Bazaar. Been there. It's where we got Atlas. We'll get another. Might grab a few Atlases. They can be good for just hamming out the damage to the bosses. Sharon has been desperate for work since the river Styx dried up. Cheers in, sick sock. That goes way over my head, but cheers. Also, how can I call myself a man if I don't destroy at least one tumbleweed in my days? Oh, crushed it out of existence. There we go. The tumbleweed was carrying some water, of course. Alright, what we got on us? What did I even say I came here to do? I can't remember. $20, $40, $50, $60, $70, $89, $90, what? Well, I can't count. What did I come here for? 50 jewels, obviously. $60, $80, $90. Easy. So this guy won't sell me any more amulets of annihilation, but I came here for Atlas, not annihilation. Now if we pester him, I think you can buy up to 3. And then he stops popping out. So you can only carry 3 at any one time. It is, as far as I'm aware, impossible to have more. Let's go and pop up and see Tiny as well. This is not Tiny. Charon is the Greek mythological figure who brings the souls of the dead to the underworld by a boat. Can't remember it being Charon in SMT4. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully this isn't a tragic waste. That's the last bodybuilder. I'm Tiny the Barbarian, the strongest creature alive. Nobody lifts my rock but me. It's ironic that your name is Tiny, because you're actually very large. Yes, Tiny likes irony. I'll show you the real way to lift a rock for a tapestry. Do I even have one? Well, apparently so. Wonderful. Now the obvious thing is to buy more rice and buy more ceramic pots. Hang on, have I full on pots? I need to sell pots to make room for more pots. Oh, the hours I spent here as a kid, and I remember them so vividly. Alright, I swear it, this is the last bunch of pots we're going to buy, during this visit at least. It's the original gacha gaming, except you're paid to play it. Okay, sadly no no chocobo egg. I know where to get the chocobo egg, but I need 10,000 jewels to buy it, and I have 1,600. And I'll probably never have 10,000 jewels until the very end of the game. Unless, you know, I sell ceramic pots for a very long time here. I do love that you can travel through the entire game with carpets, chickens, and other nonsense in your invisible backpack, presumably. Oh, we're carrying tons of stuff, including our weapons. It's got so many names for us. You've been on the shuttle before, so I'll just be quiet and let you enjoy that. That's nice. It's suddenly a lot nicer place to be when you're riding on the boat. Okay, so that minor diversion done, we can go and get the second diamond dog eye thing. Complete with decent amount of money, and oh my. Thanks, Tiny. $200 jewels and a coal bead. That was definitely worth it, actually. As I said before, coal beads are extremely limited. And some brimstone too. Probably nectar. Yeah, got no space for nectar. Because I'm not taking enough damage to justify using all my nectar. Yeah, axe beats sword in almost every way. The sword has a nicer sweep to it, I suppose. Meaning you can hit enemies to your side a lot better, but axe has better range, and I'll take range any day of the week. Yeah, dog is the best weapon. Except when he's horrifically inaccurate like that. Yeah, screw it. Recht. Onwards and upwards. Now that we have reveal. I think it's this way anyway. Yep. Too good. Childhood Jake stored that somewhere. Oh, I probably could have come here without his stupid reveal spell. Then I wonder what the dialogue would have been. Where I go, oh, hello Horace, I've already done everything, so I don't need you. We have a schedule now, asks Jake Loans. Of course we do. I always said we would. And we're of course breaking the schedule immediately to stream this today, despite today being my day off. I can do whatever I want on my days off, even stream. Right, so if I recall well, there are 4 different places to go here. And I need to do each side of them. Right, well, let's go then. Or not. One of these ways has to be open. Okay. Aha. Well, I do have something to throw. Dang. Maybe I need to reveal the way. Let's take care of that before it sends us down. Perhaps I need to reveal the other way. Only a madman would level up reveal. It does nothing different if you level it up. Unlike fist. Oh, okay, thanks, dog. Really stole my thunder. Streamlabs suggests that you have a schedule on Monday 10 AM. Yeah, I put it there because I was going to do one today. It will be taken off very soon. Sadly, the integration doesn't work particularly well for impromptu streams, but we'll do the best we can with what we got. I feel like that's a trap. No? Okay. It was a trap. That Horace is really, he's trying to fuel up the vinegar business. Jake, what is your favorite JRPG? Terranigma? Oh, if I'd thought a bit faster, I would have just said Frostpunk. We were told to check the walls for some guy around here. Shouldn't forget that. Okay, I guess that's just the wall doing its wall thing. Or is it? Ever tried Soul Blazer? I feel like I did and didn't like it. I mean, just because I love Terranigma doesn't mean I love everything else in the series. Illusion of Time has plenty of faults. Excellent. Crush gets even stronger. I mean, Crush is the spell that is good throughout the entire game. I'll never get rid of it. What's there, Doglet? I know you were just walking over there. Playing me for a fool, are we? Just right your way out of that one. Oh yeah, I can't stand turn-based systems. There are exceptions, sure, but those are things that I like in spite of their turn-based nature. For example, Persona 5. Loved it to bits. Didn't like the fact that anything was turn-based there, but it was so oozing with style that I was willing to not really mind. Keep undermining my attacks there, Rita. Alright, new place should be opened up now. This place still looks suspicious, doesn't it? Actually, there's a point. How am I meant to get back? You did sort of like Wesnoth, Jake. Wasn't that the turn-based, hex-based one? Not really rich enough in time for games to go, well, I sort of liked it, let's invest in this. What am I missing out on here? I still think the dog's taking the mick there. Oh well, this'll be it. Can't believe I didn't go down here. Wheesh. Inquisitor says, I wish I could play Persona, but I tend to get positively neurotic about efficiency since I know time is limited. Oh. Speaking about limited time. Yeah, I know what you mean though. There's so much to do and limited time to do it in Persona. Gotta get all those S-links. Easy money. There we go. I knew I was good to be suspicious about the walls. Okay, if I'm down there, and let's go over and up. And there we go. Oh, okay, all that for pixie dust. I'm suspicious about that. I never played any Persona games. Are there videos on the channel? There are not. Didn't they ban streaming Persona 5 when that came out? That's what I choose to remember. Excuse me. Who's thinking about how good Persona 5 was? There's no way I'm buying the Persona 5 Golden though. Forget that. It's probably going to have a FemC and redemption for you-know-who. And neither of those interest me. They actually banned streaming all video games. Streaming is now illegal. Jake is now a fugitive. I can take it. Can't be stopped. Won't be stopped. Huh. Feel like I missed something here. I didn't miss anything, it just went full circle. I just came back out the way that I came in. So I must have opened up a new route from the main room. Oh. Well, I know how to deal with Minotaur. With Fist, of course. Okay. You got another one in you? Fist is pathetic compared to dog. Well, I keep the dog using charged up attacks. As you can probably see, he's keeping himself with a full red bar there. He'll get even stronger when he can charge that up twice. Oh no. Puzzles. Bye, dog. Oh damn, I locked my dog in there. I hope that's not permanent. That doesn't look very permanent. So I probably want to hit you. And then you. And then I can go in here. So we got those useless wings. Then if I hit you, I can go in here and... Galaribus is joining the family saying, "Take my free money, Jake, and good luck on your..." Whoop. Too busy reading and not clearing that path. Damn. I think I needed to clear that path. Well, thanks for the good luck. I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Oh, nice. Dog attack at level 3. So now we can have him do a full-on attack. And he's going to be even more brokenly powerful. Let's let him let it out on this thing. Yeah, that's okay. Let's go. Okay. Ah, rat oil. Okay, I have an idea for clearing this thing. I'm gonna charge up my dog, and then... You can do it, Marvin. Good job. And now I can use the dog to squash. Right, too many things squirming about. I know just the solution. Ah, I feel better already. This doesn't look good. Let's fall down it anyway. Oh, no, I definitely don't want to be here. Can I go back? Alright, I think I missed something I was meant to do there then. Dog is almost dead. Well, he's not entirely dead, so he's fine. How is this meant to go again? Not like that. If the dog dies, he goes to sleep. Nothing special. If the boy dies, it's game over. Alright, so this time... Easy. I like seeing my enemies disintegrate quite a lot. Alright, this is what I need to do. Get this opened up, and then... Is there still no sign of that guy that lives in the walls here? If I don't find him, I might have to backtrack around to try again. Because I'm quite certain I'm meant to. Is that where I went to? Right. I think I opened up what I need to open up, so let's do it. To 100% of the game you have to kill all the rats. No, thank God that's not the case. Recht, any more mini tours? Reaching level 19 by watching my dog do all the dirty work. Very true to life. Not sure I trust it, but okay. Yeah. Okay, so I could probably hit that from here. Money down, this is nectar. Quite nice that you can stray far away from your dog in this game and still be fine. the mind goes back to Secret of Mana, where if your compatriots could not navigate past a little bit of weed, then you were stuck. I'm not sure it ever soft locked you, but it sure felt like it did sometimes. Alright, time for fists. That's the stuff. Funny, I don't feel like I've been doing much in the way of grinding, but comparing myself now proportionally leveled compared to being at Salabog or the giant snake, I feel a whole lot better off here. And I think I was doing a whole lot more killing everything I saw early on in the game. What do we have here? Complex. This feels like where the guy is in the wall, though. Just a feeling. No? I'm wrong? How can this be? Oh, ho, 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 ho. It can't be. Huh? This guy's got more paranoia than Tandy. Wax, brimstone, and I think he's hiding here. There we go. Fireball, I feel like that's... whatever, we'll see. We'll give it a spin. Brimstone, 2 parts ash. We'll save while we're here, but sadly he doesn't want to sell us anything, does he? Oh well, we'll give it a spin. Find anything, Doglet? No. Leave him to his life of living in walls. I think this is as far as I got in my playthrough, says Brelix. But as much as I love the Roman part here, I really love the Victorian era place with the castles. There's one very specific part of it I absolutely cannot bring myself to love, but we'll get to that pretty soon after reaching the area. Oh, right. We've got to kill this guy because he has something special, right? Dog, you know what to do. Dang. This is Swole Wizard. Alright, there's only one way to deal with this guy. Nice. So, Bronze Spear, it's only 30 damage. Well, still everything. It's still better than everything we got. But with this, we can actually hit the switches from afar, wherever they are. Let's see if I can charge this one up. I cannot. Okay, that's a shame. There's not a lot of point in leveling up your weapons until you get the highest tier ones, because as you've noticed, you get weapons frequently enough in this game not to worry too much about it. So I'll wait until we have the very end game weapons. Even then, though, the game doesn't revolve much around your charged up shots. We used the charged up horn spear for a bit as a crutch, but otherwise, no great need. You alright, Doglet? What's heal at these days? Heal's at 324. We've actually cast heal fewer times than we've cast crush, which is good. Shows that we're more aggressive than non-aggressive. That's right, Curlaw. It's tradition to break the schedule, so of course we're having a stream on Monday. Is that it? Is that what I'm coming here for? Ah, hang on, I see it there. There's a thing we need to step on over there. Oh, it's been stepped on. Then I need to backtrack and throw this at a switch to get back across. Which I thought was... Oh, it's right there, okay. Good thing we know where all the hidden passages are. And with that, that's all four, so we can chuck this and go across, but I would quite like to save up beforehand. Not that we've died even once in this playthrough, but let's try and keep it that way. Enjoy your short-lived victory. Oh, he does. He really does. Keep ourselves all healed up because this feels like boss time. Alright, it's oh hey, it's Reskin. Well, I know just what to give you. Oh, he knows what to give back. Damn, he knows my moves. Let's give him a fireball as well when we can. Oh, ooh. He can retreat. Not scared of you. Go get him, doggo. Or just get yourself killed, that works too. Amazingly, I saved my dog from death there. Gave him the healing just in time. So Confound reverses controls. And to complete the drain game. Easy. Compared to the 20 minutes of fighting the big snake thing, it's all coming along far too easy. And we come straight out. And I guess we should give Horace his eyeball things. If only you could spam such magic in Terra Enigma. If only magic were ever useful in Terra Enigma. So we'll take a shortcut to Horace's by falling down here. Horace has left the camp. What? But we need him. West Bank. Oh no, over here is where we save up, right? No. Your idea of a good night's sleep is sleeping on the ground. I offer better things to my people in Frostpunk. Not much, but a little bit better. Ah, Horace. I like the new clothes. So of course Horace has his double, much like Fire Eyes did. And we cleverly just gave him the diamond eyes. How am I doing on Amulets of Annihilation though? Only one left. That could mean trouble. But it could mean not trouble. So let's try and be optimistic about it. I'm gonna miss my dog being alive at this rate. Let's get him healed up over at the... over there. Nice. Get back for a quick save. No, let's just ride across our last Amulet of Annihilation. And we can't buy any more from the market, so we're gonna be very hard pressed to get more. The big advantage Dog has over Boy is that Dog levels up his base attack from start to finish of the game. He doesn't change it out. But for the Boy, he changes between 4, 8, 12, 13 different weapons. 12 of them level up. And I don't think the Dog actually levels up any slower than the Boy, which he probably should. Because yeah, he just minces everything as long as he uses charged up attack. Oh man, everyone's gone again. Sounds dangerous. I did save, right? Well, you'll help me with that. Alright, let's do it. I now command the ancient world with supreme power. What does that even mean? He's like Emperor Zorg in Acropolis Apocalypse. Oh dear. Well, I have a solution for this problem. Well, I thought I would, but I can't seem to cast my magic. Well, when in doubt, cast dog. What else you got? No, seriously, what else you got? Will the survey results be made public? Asks Grim or Grimelex. Yes, it will. I'll do much as I did before. I'll do an analysis video on them. I intend on doing that this week. Can the dog not target this thing here? I mean, that seems pretty effective. As long as Boy keeps himself healed up. Oh. Low blow. That's our own dog we're talking about. I hope it's nowhere near as powerful as we are. Come on, try a bit harder, boy. I'm a sucker for stats like that, says Grime. Yeah, I imagine many people here would be, it being a largely strategy channel. No, need more crushing, please. What a strange boss. Yeah, credit to the game where it's due. It does like to mix it up with some strange bosses. The game knows what to do. Brings me straight back to the trading post. Well then, how can I resist? Hang on, where was that explosion? What did it open up and where? Because I'll admit I wasn't paying a lot of attention. So what I'm really hoping for when I buy these many ceramic pots is that we find the chocobo egg again. But no, I'm just finding loads of money. Also, baskets don't talk. Alright, we got the 10,000 jewels though. That's what I was after. North of the river camp. Cool. Let's head there. Now, do we blow all of this money on something useless? Or do we keep it around for, well, lots of useful stuff? I'm thinking we should just throw all this money away. Let's see. I have the jade disc. I have the gourd. I could either get the sheath or the chocobo egg if I buy something useless here. Jake not paying attention at the exposition, just dreaming of the next time he can trade at the bazaar. Death Air, what's it like being so correct? Yeah, I mean, these 10,000 jewels are burning a hole in my wallet. We're gonna have to get rid of them. So far, I don't think I've missed anything big. Or even anything medium. Wonder if the game calculates when you're done with this. Does it count how many times you scroll the map, for example? Hey now, we could not have gotten the magic gourd which does nothing if we hadn't traded away the chocobo egg, which does a lot. 50 extra HP is pretty big, especially when you were rocking about 100. You know what? This would probably be so much faster if I took the dog and did this. I don't know why this works the way it does, but... Oh, hey. Wow, the boy's fast. You actually charge your gauge whilst running as the dog there. Maybe the boy can charge his gauge while running. I never thought to try. Alright, Doglet, you can come with us for the deal of the century. Am I mistaken? Is he not coming out? Yeah, I knew it. Knew it! Hello, friend. Have I got a deal for you? I can offer you this rare and powerful Amulet of Annihilation for 10,000 jewels. And he's not wrong. This is now the only place to get Amulets of Annihilation. Except it does nothing. Is it a deal? Of course it is. Are you sure? Absolutely. I didn't think anyone would ever come up with the cash. I mean, you had to fight a lot of spiders and thieves to get that kind of money. To buy this worthless piece of crass jewelry. Gonna throw in a free gift. Yeah. And we get the chocobo egg back. It doesn't feel like it's increasing our health, though. Like, at all. Okay, now it is. That's weird. Whew. Now we can do that again, and I think we would get the silver sheath to make our swords stronger, but we don't really sword much at all. So all in all, I'm feeling pretty good about our rare items. I'm also feeling pretty broke, though. I wonder if the intention was for the magic gourd to do something, or do they just put that in as a complete MacGuffin? Well, I'll let out my anger at doing the one thing I know how to do. Casting Fist. Oh, not enough? How about some explosion? Still not enough. I mean, I don't know much else other than Fist. Huh. That one was durable, and he dropped stuff, but we'll never know what. Come on, Jake, it would really show the world what you're made of if you got the silver sheath too. What grinding for 10,000 more jewels. The rogues here drop 10. I mean, it will not be difficult getting that kind of money towards the late game. Well, relatively not difficult. I think the next area is the best place to grind for Dosh, as long as you can kill things quickly. Being broke is just an excuse to do more trading, Jake. Admit it. Shh. Can't reveal all my hand. North of the camp. Do you mean up here, or... No, been there, done that. Oh ho! What's going on here then? You're the only one here? Ah, also suspicious. It's drained out the pyramid. Let's get investigating. I mean, they wouldn't have this area here with these enemies and stuff if it didn't mean anything. And then you remember the gourd, and then you think, what can I trust? Oh well, not a lot. Oh. What do we have here? What had we here? This does not seem like the right way. What in the world are we doing here? Oh, I know where we are. This isn't a place that we're meant to come to until later on. But the fact that we can come here is enough to make one deeply suspicious. Quite certain when you go in the hunt for the everything items everywhere later on in the game, you come back here. So when it comes to dosh, how much do you guys cough up? Because I'm at 1300 already. Alright, these guys are far more economical to slaughter than rogues. To heck with the rogues. Very impressed with the dog's pathfinding. I just think a secret of mana pathfinding and get all kinds of ugh about it. Just let the dog murder everything. Well, the dog has to wait to about 3 times longer than me to make an attack. That's fine though, because I have the dog attack far less frequently than I do, so it's no problem. It's like the heavy artillery. Ah, right, that's what blocks the way. However, I'm quite certain you can bypass that. Quite certain. I won't, but I think we could use the same bug we talked about early on. When we were at Prehistoria, where you just tag between your characters and the game will nicely ignore a bunch of things on the map. And it feels really weird not to have an outstanding Europa Universalis campaign after many months of having one ongoing. But very soon, in fact the end of the week, we'll have the voting completed on the next campaign. Between, yeah. Recreating the Soviet bloc as Montenegro, forming the Roman Empire as Perome, and the other one, Avar Khaganate. It's probably Nectar again. Okay, I don't think this is the way to go. I need to come back here when I have the steel axe, I think. Bronze Age is nice and all, but steel's where it's at. Also, fist is where it's at. That's the stuff. I wonder how much gold these guys drop. 4, 7, 18. Not just that, like this feels like an amazing place to grind. 4, 7, 18, 4, 3, 88. I mean, I'm not good with numbers, but that seemed like lots of money and lots of, no, I'm not tempted to do that 15 times to get my Jokobo egg. Or, sheath. Did I just hear grind from DDR Jake? Come now, Lucky, you know I don't do grinding. Except Final Fantasies. And, Rune Factory. 3 and 4 and 4 special. And Swords of Serpents. And most simulation games. And trucking. And Disgaea. Oh my god, the Disgaea. I lost a solid week to Disgaea 5. And I'd do it all over again. I won't, but I could. Okay, well, Horus's plan was to get us killed here, it seems. Oh, yeah, the infinite admin points was a different kind of grind, though, because it was between you, me, and the 4 walls done on work hours. Alright, enough of the axe. Let's go back to good old bronze spear. Can't believe I'm getting pushed around by mole men here. Let's not missell Horus as a traitor here, right? His evil twin robot brother is the traitor. I started the Rune Factory 4 playlist some days ago. It looks pretty fun so far. I mean, we will very soon have Rune Factory 4 Special. And the grinding done there is going to make that stuff look like child's play. Okay, I've had quite enough of this mole man. Away you go. Oh, he even outsourced his punishment. Might as well grab everything here. I don't think you can ever come back. Has there been an official release date for Rune Factory 4 Special yet, actually? I recall it just being Q4 2019, rather than a specific date. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. That somewhere is pain. But I think, like most of my troubles, it can be aptly solved with Fist. A retail in my country is listed as 21st of January. Uh-oh. Not sure I like that at all. Alright, as ever. Just let the fists rain down. It's a ball of fist, and behind each fist is another fist. I like the fact you got that, Naffle. Ooh, had some honey for us. Okay, although there's no trading... Hold on, there is trading! I was gonna say that the lack of trading makes this place my least favorite, no, not my least favorite, but not as much my favorite as the Roman plate. Where'd the boy go? What the hell's he doing? Okay. Anyway, there is trading here. I remember now. And that might just be 10,000 jewels to Bruges, but we are far away from getting more Amulets of Annihilation and assorted prizes. Also, Rita's changed once again into a poodle. Still hits us hard, though. Just south of Ivory Tower, the Queen's new castle. We should go and see the Queen. We'll record our progress. And now we get to a really exciting part of the game, Ivory Tower and Eben's Keep. But that will be the story for the next session, because I think we're going to do this one area at a time. So I'll call it there for Secret of Evermore for today. I'll be back with a stream tomorrow evening when I jump into Cataclysm DDA? Something like that. But cheers for joining for this, and until tomorrow's streams, it's a cheerio.